Okay, today's warm-up, we're going to go from radicals to exponents to radical, and simplify if needed. The directions here says rewrite the expression in radical form, simplify if needed. So here we've got 5x raised to the 5/4 power. The 5x is inside parentheses. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at the fraction exponent. You're going to see the back or bottom of the fraction is going to end up going into the index of your radical. So it's going to end up looking like this. The 4th root. So it's going to end up looking like this. The 4th root of 5x raised to the 5th power. Okay, so that means that there's five of these inside the parentheses, 5x, 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 5 times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out the number 5 times, and I'm going to write out the x's 5 times, and then I'm going to see what it is that I can do with this information. So right here, I'm going to continue writing it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5s, and x's I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 x's. There's a 4 in the index right here, so that means we have to have 4 of a kind to get brought out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 5s here. 1, 2, 3, 4 x's here. What's left over, I'm going to put a square around it to stay inside the radical or the square root. And then what I'm going to do here is rewrite. So I've got 5 comes on the outside. I've got x that comes on the outside. I've got the 4th root of 5x. Now you have to be careful. I've got an even index with an odd exponent on the outside. That means if I choose a negative number for x, then this makes the answer negative. It's got to stay positive. So here you have to actually introduce a absolute value into the answer. So it's 5 times the absolute value of x to the 1st power times the 4th root of 5x. And this is how you write it in simplest form from exponential. Going to the next question, rewrite each expression in exponential form. Well, when you have multiple variables and letters, you got multiple exponents and things like that, you look at each base. 18 is a base, x is a base, 9 is a base, 18 does not have an exponent, so put an exponent of 1. And what you're going to do is you see the number inside the index right here, it's going to go on the back or bottom of each one of these exponents as a fraction. So that's going to leave me with 18 to the 1/4 power, x to the 9/4 power, and y to the 2/4 power. If there's a fraction that can be reduced, you want to go ahead and reduce it, and then there's your final answer. So I've got 18 to the 1/4 power, x to the 9/4 power, and then you're left with y to the 1/2 power. That takes it from radical form to exponential form. And that takes care of our warm-up for today.